Now, the video of one of the ugliest on-field incidents in the Indian Premier League history has resurfaced. 17 years after it happened, IPL founder and former chairman Lalit Modi has released the long-rumored footage of the infamous Slapgate incident. In the raw clip, Harbhajan Singh is seen slapping Kings XI Punjab pacer Sreesanth at the PCA Stadium in Mohali during the 2008 season. Modi reportedly shared the video during a podcast appearance with former Australian captain Michael Clarke, and a clip from the podcast was captured by fans and circulated widely on social media platform X. While sharing the footage, Modi reportedly said that the game was over, cameras were shut off. One of my security cameras was on. It got the incident between Sreesanth and Bhaji. Bhaji just gives him a backhander. Here's the video. My colleague Kabir Naqvi is joining me on the phone line to get us more details. Well, Kabir, firstly, what exactly is the intention to put out this video now on the social media? But it does raise questions about the interpersonal rapport between team members and players, between different IPL teams. This incident happened 17 years ago, but for many, this may still be fresh in their minds.
No, you're absolutely right. This was the first ever IPL season. I mean, today it's that, rich brand of cricket, one of the biggest cricketing leagues. And back in 2008, right on the first season, this was the first on-field controversy. So after about, 17, 18 years, so much of water has flown under the bridge. Harbhajan and Sreesanth can finally see each other eye to eye. They're, good friends as well. Harbhajan himself said that he doesn't leave any stage where he can come out and apologize, because that was unsportsmanlike and I should not have done something like that. But, Mr. Modi now coming out, and let me at that point out, the former commissioner of the IPL, Lalit Modi, he's released that video message. I think this was some sort of a, eyeball-catching moment on that podcast with Michael Clarke, where he says that, one of my security cameras were on. Essentially, the match had cut to commercials, and when, the broadcast actually came back, everybody saw Sreesanth sobbing and crying, and that sent shockwaves. People did not know what actually happened behind those commercials and advertisements. So it wasn't necessarily that the cameras were shut off. The game had just gone off for commercials and the game came back. But one of those cameras on the field captured the moment, and I think even after that moment, Yuvraj Singh, somebody who's a very great friend of Harbhajan Singh, came out and condemned that. The BCCI took action on Harbhajan Singh. And what's more is that Harbhajan Singh said a couple of years later, when he met Sreesanth's daughter, whom, he was speaking to in a very loving tone, she's retaliated and said, I don't like you, you hit back my father. And that particular moment, I think, was a game-changing moment for Harbhajan, because he does not like that. He mips at it. He despises that particular moment. He says, if there was one moment I could remove from, my list of memoirs and memories, it would be this particular moment. A senior pro spinner, hitting out at a junior, pacer of the Indian team, did not augur well for the optics and the sports journalist. But all in all, Samya, this is a sensational video that has come out, but not more than a mere headline. And Sreesanth and Harbhajan are now seemingly good friends as well.
Absolutely, Kabir. But I'll ask again as to why is Lalit Modi trying to bring back the ghost of the past? The players seems to have left this behind. They are now cordial and friendly. There is also some sense of guilt, perhaps, on part of Harbhajan, especially when he met Sreesanth's daughter. But why now? Why bring it back?
Well, like I mentioned, Lalit Modi has been, visiting a lot many podcasts, in the sporting world. And everywhere you go, you need to give them that little bit of a, mirch masala, which is where he's, scrolling down, his camera rolls and bringing out these sensational videos. Doesn't mean much, Samia, right now. It's just a couple of headlines, maybe a couple of views on social media. That's why people might be making memes out of this, maybe resharing it and reposting this. But nothing more than that. Everybody is already know about it. They've spoken about it. Harbhajan is known for some some on-field issues. There was the monkey gate, and Lalit Modi, he's out of Indian cricket. He's a fugitive, so he's trying to capture some of that place again, trying to rehold that imagination that, look, I was the commissioner in the first and the initial season of the IPL. Yes, I mean, of course, that IPL, very recently, this video about him telling people that, how I went into the Indian dressing room and said, whoever can, score 6 sixes, I'm going to give them a Porsche car, and whoever takes 6 wickets in an over, I'm going to give them a Porsche car, and how Yuvraj Singh walked in, and then, he hit those 6 sixes, and how he walked back to Lalit Modi and pointed out and said, I want my Porsche, and that's why Lalit Modi said, give me that bat. He still has that bat. All of this does real great on social media, and, podcasts, they literally thrive on the social media content. Nothing more than a bid for Lalit Modi to stay relevant in the big cricketing picture, because we all know the kind of big bugs that follow Indian cricket.
Well, thank you, Kabir, for getting us all those details. We shall leave it at that for the moment.